welcome to the video. Thanks for joining today. Today I'm going to do an initial impressions video on the Altra Torin 8. I have quite a history with the Altra Torin. I ran in the original Altra Torins that came out several years ago. I've also run in the Torin 4.5, which had the Quantic midsole. I ran in the 5, which was the first one that had the Ego Max midsole. It was a 28mm stack height. It had the tongue that cut into your foot though. I ran in the 6, which was very similar, but they did soften the tongue a little bit. I've run in the 7, which I do think was a bit of an improvement. This tongue is definitely softer. They went up to a 30mm stack height Ego midsole, which I have mixed emotions on it. It's great for wearing around. It is a little more cushioned. However, I didn't think the foam was bouncy enough to make up for how much you sunk down in it. So they weren't really haven't been my favorite to run in. But for wearing around, they're great, extremely comfortable. And I always found, even if in my long ultras, if I was having trouble with my shoes for any reason, I could slip these on and they would work well enough. I was at least comfortable. Now you got the Torin 8. I don't think they've made major changes, but they have definitely made some changes, more than they did when they went from the 6 to the 7. They are still a 30mm stack height. They're still using Ego Max. They say they have reformulated the foam to make it softer and lighter. I really can't tell that much. I've heard some people say it's softer, some people say it's bouncier. I really can't say yet. I have been injured with a back injury, so I haven't been able to run. I have walked about 14 miles in these, so I have my initial impressions, but I really can't give you a full one until I'm able to run in them a little bit more. But the foam is very comfortable and soft. Some of the changes I can see is I think they have made the heel a little bit more supportive, a little bit more cupping your foot. It was pretty good in the last version. It's just even a little bit more firm right now. They have gone to a jacquard mesh upper, which and it's got some poles, so I do think it's going to breathe a little better. I like that. Something else they did, it appears to me anyway, is that it appears the shoe is a little bit straighter, a little less curved, so it's a little bit straighter fit, which I think will be good for people that are wearing these that have like corns or bunions. In that I think it gives a little bit more room, the feel, even though I don't know if the toe box is really any wider. Just the shape of it I think is going to work better for people that have foot problems. The other thing they did is they did have a little bit of a buildup on the interior and exterior of the shoe to cradle you in the shoe. They have upped that this year. It is definitely higher. The foam goes up higher, you're cradled more in there, you're more down in like a bucket seat. I think that will help make it a little bit more stable. So I'm impressed by that. They definitely made the tongue more plush and thick. I didn't think it really needed that, but it is very comfortable. I just am not sure it was really necessary to make that more plush. The weight does go up in these shoes. The Torin 7 was rated at 9.8 ounces in a men's size 9. These are 10.15 in a men's size 9. I think the changes are primarily because of, I don't know if the jacquard mesh upper weighs a little bit more, but definitely this tongue's a little thicker, and they've added a little bit more material on the side to give you a little bit more of a bucket seat. And when they make the heel counter more plush, that may be part of what added a little bit of weight too. But it's not enough where you're really noticing it. I am finding them extremely comfortable for walking in. I've enjoyed the shoes so far. They're still not a gusseted tongue. They still just have the same tie-through place here. The laces seem very similar to the previous version. Anyway, those are the primary things I have seen so far. I am looking forward to getting to run in them, so I can tell you if they if the foam is a little bit bouncier, if I feel like I'm not losing as much energy going down into it, but I just haven't been able to run, so I can't tell you any impressions on that. Anyway, that's really all I've got right now. If you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting the thumbs up, the like button. If you're interested in any more of my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Hopefully soon I'll be able to run again, and I will get up to 50 miles in these, and I'll do a full review where I'll give you more of my impressions. Anyway, I hope your training's going great, and keep moving.